It is the 29th of April, 2026. This is WIKISPEED Little Red Wagon Project update. You want to start us off, Lauren?
Okay, so this is Lauren in the Salish Sea off British Columbia, Canada. And the past week, I just got back to trying to figure out a good calendar and so forth to run it. And what I'm actually going to do is I've got a Linux meeting a week from today, and they were talking about some options. The Nextcloud, somebody was using Nextcloud, but there's something that's better. And so now that I've got its DNS protector thing on my phone and that's working good, I'm going to go ahead with the app, which is gives you a similar thing to Microsoft 365, but it's all open source and under your control, but with a little bit of technical work. So and I also just noticed that I'm staying participant here on this. Yeah, so that should go smoothly for you. Coming week, I'm running a half marathon, the Vancouver half marathon on Sunday. So I'll be kind of tired after that, but let's see what I can do. I may also be energized, so we'll see what happens. And blocks are, just other things. Also, I'll talk in crosstalk. I did go to Docker and try and. I was just going to try and download different versions of Ubuntu, and so far I haven't succeeded. I was kind of looking around, and I'm not sure if I'm looking documentation or the actual image. So I'm just getting into that. But that's a block. I haven't downloaded many Docker images aside of following the articulated robotics Josh instructions. So that's it for me.
Okay. Dave, you're up.
Okay, Lauren, I'll mention one other thing you accomplished this week. You went to the inventor meeting.
Yes.
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 So I'll give yourself a point for that.
Yep.
Okay. As expected, I was very busy this week with all this medical stuff and all this other stuff. So I didn't get much accomplished. I went to the inventors meeting that Lauren went to. I I was a few minutes late because of that. I was rushed because of that. I did something wrong when I signed in, and I was unable to get my camera or my microphone working. So I don't know if you noticed that I did not participate in any way, Lauren. When you couldn't see me or hear me or anything because I couldn't get anything working there. But I did, listen in on it and learn and everything like that. Um, Another thing I did was I ordered 112-volt LEDs pre-wired with resistors. You know, um, there was something I was reading about a discovery that a light flashing and a sound toning at 40 hertz has the effect of improving brain function and possibly even slowing down or even reversing Alzheimer's. And so I thought I would design a little box with flashing lights at 40 hertz and a speaker giving off a sound at 40 hertz or something, and see if that could get rid of my brain fog or whatever. And so I did a little mental work on how to do that using an Arduino, um, to control the lights and the sound and all like that, and maybe even have some effect there. So I did that, and attending this meeting, and that's about all I accomplished this week. Like I said, uh, I have okay, next week. I um, I'm I'm cutting down on some of the things that the medical things that I have been doing there and everything, which should give me a little more time. Of course, I now have the physical therapy, the occupational therapy for this finger that won't bend because I broke it. Which that's twice a week. It's kind of killing those days. But so those are blocks. But like I said, I am clearing out and getting finished with a lot of this medical stuff, and so I should have more time to do stuff. Of course, I'm sure that a lot of other stuff will come along to fill the time. And as for projects, I might work on this brain stimulating thing, or I've got a bidet that I bought that I've been trying to install, and hopefully I'll get it installed, or at least try it out before the trial period on Amazon is done. So that's going to be kind of a priority with me and everything. So anyway, that's that.
Okay. Michael Wolchuk's Afternoon Canada. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of stuff, including a vibrating camera. The separate project, I am trying to build a cart. It's one of the little wheeled carts to hold some equipment, and it is taking up some scrap wood, which is good, and some time kind of laying things out, which is kind of nice. But it doesn't have anything to do with this. It's just something I got done. I didn't get any of the Docker stuff downloaded, and I'm hoping to do that next week. I've got a little bit less stuff happening on my part-time job, so hopefully that will free up some time. And it's spring now, so I'm going to be tempted to go outside and actually work on the yard. The snow's mostly gone, so yeah, it's time to get out in the yard, and I don't know if I'm going to get up and do it or avoid it like I usually do. Anyway, that's it for me. Retro Lauren, please.
Yes, I'll give myself 5 for those showing up at that meeting and starting to check out the Docker and setting. I think I sent out an email. I'm going to ask Crosstalk. And the team, we're kind of meeting again now, so I'm going to go with an 8. And no process improvement. So,
all right, Dave, you're up.
Well, I guess I'll give myself a 3. Well, 1 point for showing up here, 1 point for showing up at the inventor meeting, and I'm going to give myself another point. I'm going to get a 4 for having sent Lauren the email so he could attend the inventors meeting. And so I'll give myself like a 4 or something. I think I'll give. Let's see. Lauren had like a 5 or something, and you didn't get much done, Michael. So I'll give the team a 4.
Okay. And I'm going to give myself probably a 2 because I showed up and I did something that wasn't related. And then I'm going to go 7 for the team because at least we're showing up and talking. That pretty much wraps it. Anybody want to have crosstalk on recording?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. I'm going to hit the button.